The valedictorian is Julie Chen, daughter of Li Chu and Yontan Chen. She was born in Taiwan but educated in the United States since kindergarten. She is presently only 16 years of age. Julie is an avid pianist, a chorus member, and was part of this year's RFA musical. She participates in the Key Club, the American Red Cross. Julie also belongs to the National Honor Society. She was honored by the Observer-Dispatch as a teen all-star. Julie next year will attend Johns Hopkins University. Her goal is to become a pediatric oncologist. It is a pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2004, Julie Chen.
Hello. Today is an extremely good day. Those of you who know me well enough know that I have been waiting for this day since the beginning of time. All seriousness aside, I would first like to thank everyone for bearing with me for the next few minutes. Second, I would like to thank my bus driver, Alex. She is like no other that I've ever met. Well liked and respected, but not feared by every single student that rides her bus. It is not often that a student will encounter a decent bus driver, let alone a great one. Because the rest are pretty much evil, or as the euphemism goes, they're just doing their job. Next, I want to thank all of the teachers here today for showing up to school and class on time, for being impeccably organized, most of you anyways, and for teaching us stuff, whatever it was. Then there's to thank the rest of the staff for cleaning up after us and yelling at us, which is strangely akin to what most of our parents do at home. Now that the important people have been thanked, I would like to extend my gratitude to all of my friends and all of your friends who have been there to laugh at us, fight with us, throw things at us, and in some cases, stuff us in garbage cans. Then there are the times that you have been there to tell us to shut up whenever we have experienced bouts of low self-esteem. Thanks, friends. The people who I want to thank the most are my family, specifically my parents, who have made innumerable sacrifices to allow me to be standing here today. Where would I be without them to give me money? I'm just kidding. Lastly, I want to thank my grandmother and aunt who are in America for the first time in their lives. I hope everyone will say hello to them because they cannot understand a single word I'm saying. Families are a good thing. A while ago, a dead Russian guy, Leo Tolstoy, wrote, "Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way." I don't really know if this is some way to make dysfunctional families feel better, but it sure makes me feel better about mine. The point is, whether your family has been there for you or not, in the way that you want them to be, they will always be there. And so, the reciprocative question arises. What will you be to your family, to your friends, to all the people you meet, and even to yourselves? Every one of us has an innate desire to make people proud and or to impress them. And the few who have been able to function without worrying about what just one other person will think are the fortunate ones. To reflect on the past 3 or 4 years, not everyone has the same great high school experience, nor has everyone had the same ambitions and dreams. Even today, a gamut of emotions can be felt from the nostalgic few to the ecstatic some to the majority. This is what is wonderful, people. We are all alike. However, sometimes our definitions of success and perhaps how to find our niche in utopia become blurred and distorted, and we are led astray by the assumptions and expectations of society and even our own families. So what I ask of you this summer, while you're off being a wage slave or doing whatever it is that you do, is to reevaluate yourselves once more. Define success for yourself and figure out how to achieve it in the way that is worth it. The end may justify the means, but what counts in this life if not the way you live it and the legacy you leave behind? Live not so that you don't regret your actions the next morning, but so that you don't regret your actions later in life.